My name's Tonya Swartzenduber. I'm a clinician at the Muncie office at the Center for Anxiety. I'm so happy to be able to talk to you just a little bit today about New Year's resolutions. So I was thinking this is really the time of year when we kind of naturally start to think about what we want to do more of, or what we want to have more of in the coming year. And often we shoot really high. So, I think our heads and hearts are in the right place there. We want to, make our life more like how we want it to be. We want to be doing more. We want to be showing the people around us that we love them more. All those things, really good things. I think the dilemma there is that we often shoot so high that we fall short. And that can feel discouraging or disappointing. So this year, I'm challenging you to think a little bit about what you could do in a small way to make your life more in line with your values, with what you care about. To think about this, I was looking at a little bit of research that somebody's doing at Stanford around, they call it tiny habits. So it's this idea that we can build new habits through making very small, very manageable changes to our lives, to our just regular everyday habits on a regular basis. And over time, doing this can actually make a really big difference in our quality of life and in our experience. And also give us that sense of success, that we've been able to make changes that actually make a difference for us. So there's some steps to this process. And the first step is really reflection. So just thinking about, what do I actually care about and what matters to me? We talk about this sometimes being identifying your values, like what big picture actually matters to you. Once you've thought this through a little bit, you can start to think about some very small behaviors that would be in line with those values. For example, let's say I really care about my health, and that's one thing that I'm really going to focus on this year. So one part of healthy behavior might be drinking more water, as a very basic example. Okay, the next step would be to choose something that I do every day. For example, brushing my teeth, or eating breakfast, making coffee. Any of those things would work. And I pair the new behavior, which in this case is going to be drinking a glass of water, with something that I do every day. So that would look like, while I'm making coffee, I get myself a cup of water and I drink it. So when you're choosing your behavior, it's important to remember a couple things. One, it should be something very easy to do, kind of effortless, like drinking a cup of water. Two, it should be something that takes less than 30 seconds. So it's not going to make a big difference in your time management or the rest of your day. And three, it should be something that could easily be paired with something else. So I gave the example of drinking water while I'm making coffee. Another example could be, let's say I really care about being more present in my life. So I decide that getting in the car is something that I do every day, 1 or 2 or 3 times a day. And when I get in the car, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to take 3 breaths, just being really aware and noticing my breathing. That's something that would take less than 30 seconds. That's something that I can do easily every day. And that's something that I'm going to be prompted to do because I'm always going to get in my car at least once a day. The third step, and one that's very, very important for maintaining success in changing habits on a regular basis, is to reward yourself or to praise yourself once you've done something different. So behavior change is really, really hard, and that's something that we often forget. And so once we notice that we've done something different, I drink that glass of water, I take 3 mindful breaths, I tell myself good job, and make sure that I recognize that was a challenging thing to do, and I did it. So just something to think about as you're getting ready to make New Year's resolutions possibly, or think about what you want more of in the new year. The basic idea here is think small and line it with your values, what you really care about, and reward yourself for doing that.